That is an interesting two to be between. So, Skip, who would you take right now, Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady?
Is this
Not
for
a
real?
trick
I
question.
mean, are we
It is
actually
real.
asking
We
this?
are.
Whatever.
Give me Tom Brady, and it ain't even close, because Tom Brady's production and performance this year has been once again underrated and over-criticized, while Aaron Rodgers, the LeBron James of the NFL, his performance this year has been way overrated and under-criticized. And, you know, it's funny because you keep telling me how much Tom Brady is in decline. No great quarterback, quote unquote, has been more in decline, steadily declining over the last 4 years than Aaron Rodgers. His QBR has dipped each of the last 4 years, including this one. His completion percentage has fallen each of the last 3 years. And now he's plummeted all the way to 18th in QBR. And
Your guy's 14th.
yeah, okay. So I think it's my turn.
Oh, my bad. You're right. My bad. I don't even know why I spoke out of turn. I apologize.
Come on, Shannon.
I raised my hand next.
So all I know is that with his completion percentage plunging each of the last 3 years, Aaron Rodgers has missed the playoffs each of the last 2 years. Tom Brady obviously has been to 3 straight Super Bowls, and he won 2 of those, and in the one he lost, he threw for an all-time playoff record 505 yards. But let's just stay this year. Let's stay current. Tom Brady leads the National Football League in completions right now. He's number 1. And he is also number 1 in catchable passes. Aaron Rodgers is 9th in completions and 10th in catchable passes. Tom Brady has been doing this while throwing to an all-time record for him in his career, 17 different receivers this year. And obviously, he does not have a go-to receiver. He does not have a Devontae. He doesn't even have a Jimmy Graham because he doesn't even have a Gronk anymore. So that brings me to QBR. You said it's still edged to Tom Brady. It's 14th to 8th to 19th, actually. But the point is, if Tom Brady had had the disastrous QBRs that Aaron Rodgers had at Chargers 3 weeks ago and then this past Sunday night at Niners, I would never hear the end of it because they were nightmares. They're single-digit QBRs for an Aaron Rodgers who just continues to fade away. He's a myth right now. And I'm going to remind everybody, his one and only Super Bowl followed the 2010 season. We're almost to 2020. So in that period of time, Tom Brady, who obviously has 6 wins and 9 Super Bowls, has had 5 Super Bowls that he's been to, and he's won 3 of them since Aaron Rodgers' one and only Super Bowl. So I'll take him for career, obviously, but I'll take him right now because under the circumstances, given the degree of difficulty, Tom Brady at 10-1, are you kidding me?
Exactly.
He will get nothing but better, and Aaron Rodgers is getting worse.
And what you're doing is overvaluing. We're talking about Tom Brady. What you're doing is overvaluing his win-loss record because he's playing on a much better football team than what the Packers have. Now, you gave me all these stats, but completion percentage, yards per attempt, touchdown to interception ratio, who's better? Now, last year, Jenny, every week we come out here.
Yeah.
And Skip Bayless would tell everybody, fans at home and people at home, I want you guys to chime in too. And y'all can attest to this. Skip Bayless said Aaron Rodgers is going to shatter the throwaway record. Skip Bayless, if you don't mind me asking, who's leading the NFL currently in throwaways?
I didn't even bring it up. I didn't bring up throwaways.
I want you to bring it up now.
Yeah.
Because you brought it up last year when Aaron Rodgers led the league.
Well, no, he shattered his own record.
I want to know who's currently leading the league in throwaways.
Okay.
No, okay, ain't nobody's name.
I don't know.
You do know.
It's your turn.
No.
No, it's your turn. I'm not going to answer.
What?
If I answer, you'll say,
I'm in the Super
completely.
Bowl.
You lost the game on the frozen tundra of Lambeau
It wasn't
Field.
frozen.
I know, but it's the legendary tundra. You lost a home game to the Beagles. To the Beagles. You lost to them. They're the Beagles now. They've turned into the Beagles.
You're going to find out.
Yeah.
You're going to find out.
You lost that
I don't know,
game, and you're
Shannon.
telling me you'd take him over Tom Brady?
Yes.
Tom Brady would have thrown an underhand to that
Well,
kid.
you should have threw that one to Wes Welker, and then he'd have 7 Super Bowls. But he didn't.
Wait a second. Shannon Sharp told me that was a catchable ball. Am I right?
Yeah, if you throw it.
Oh,
If you
no,
throw it right.
No, you said Shannon Sharp would have put that in his back pocket.
Like you told me.
Am I right?
Wes Welker ain't.
Am I right?
All I'm saying, he missed
At
the
least
throw.
he saw him open, and he threw him a pass that was
Which
a little
makes
bit...
it worse, because you saw him and still missed it.
No. This was the worst.
If Aaron had seen him, do you think Aaron Rodgers would have missed him?
You know what? Aaron Rodgers is a myth. He is in decline, and you will not acknowledge.
No, you will not acknowledge it because you won't even acknowledge who's leading the league in throwaways.
Oh,
when
well,
you know it to be true.
Okay, but who cares about that?
Oh, you can. Now you don't care about that.
Well,
now all last year,
I know,
you
but I canceled it with all the other stats.
No, you don't know. You can't cancel.
Yes, well, I just did.
No, you didn't.
Sorry.
No.
Yeah.
Rodgers, better completion percentage, yards per attempt, touchdown interception ratio. And your guy got more throwaways. Your guy just happened to be on a better team, Skip. That's it. But he's going along for a great ride. Skip, it's kind of like, you know, if you're in a nice car, you're in a Maybach or you're in a Ferrari, nobody really cares what you look like in there. You're
Shannon
going for a great ride. No, they don't.
They might care a little bit. You don't care at all?
Nope.
You have been wrong about Tom Brady 3 straight
He's going
years
along
saying,
for a
this
great
is it,
ride.
this is it, this is it.
He's going along.
And he is still playing at a supremely high level with a high degree of difficulty.
He's going along. Skip, your grandfather said, boy, when a man point that knuckle like Tom Brady, Tom Brady's going along for a great ride, Jenny. Everybody knows it except you. You know it, but you don't want to admit it because then it was like, oh, my goodness, I had to say what I didn't think I'd have to say. Tom Brady, the Tom Brady that I know and love is no more.
You know, I want Tom Brady going forward because do I trust Aaron Rodgers even if they somehow make the playoffs? Because since that one little Super Bowl run that he had almost 10 years ago, he's 5-6 in the postseason. And the 5 came against Joe Webb of the Vikings and then one's against Kirk Cousins, and then there was the Dez Catch game, and then there was the Giants boat trip victory.
Aaron Rodgers said, if you gave me, Coach, if you gave me 13 top 10 defenses like Tom Brady's had, ain't no telling what I'd have.
I thought he was that guy.
You didn't say anything.
In decline. Aaron Rodgers in decline. You got to acknowledge. In decline.
Think about this. Do you remember when the Packers played the Cardinals and they gave up 51? Aaron Rodgers threw for 457 and caught an L? Do you remember when Eli Manning went up there and hung 37 on him in his building? Oh, but you want to talk about that. Oh, so we're not going to mention anything about Tom Brady got a defense that's stout all the time with the exception of one game, and you go back to that.
With the exception of one game, it was 41 by
How
Nick
do you win
Foles.
a Super Bowl in which you throw one? How do you win a play? How do you go undefeated in the playoffs in which you only throw one touchdown pass the entire playoff run? How is that possible when you got an outstanding defense?
Well, that was his first year start.
What they got to do with me?
Yeah.
They got to do with me. That doesn't help your argument.
Aaron Rodgers' career is overrated, and this year
No,
is way
don't do this,
overrated.
Skip. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. That's
Did
so
you like
unfair.
him Sunday night?
He did not look good.
Did you like Tom Brady?
49ers.
Did you like Tom Brady?
Did you like Aaron Rodgers? Yes, I loved Tom Brady on Sunday night.
He happened to win.
He won the game.
Skip Bayless. All he had to do is not long as he didn't turn the ball over. Because the Cowboy, because it just so happened he was playing somebody that played worse than he did on Sunday. I ain't going to bring his name up, but you know who it is.
You know who's going to the Super Bowl again? Tom Brady.
I know who ain't going to the Super Bowl.
It's hard to,
I know who ain't. I don't know who is definitively,
Yeah,
but
I know who ain't.
isn't.
Aaron Rodgers.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
You don't know that to be true.
Well, I do.
No.
Want to bet on that?
I know who won't
I'll
be
bet you 5 cases right now Aaron Rodgers doesn't get to the Super
I'm about to
Bowl.
get my 5K.